Price predictions are always tricky because you have kind of multiple levels of what those price predictions can be. Not necessarily saying like the low level, medium level, and high level, but more about like what reality is, what the people say the price is going to be at, what the company or parent company believes the prices are going to be at, as well as different analysts that are out there and whether they know kind of where the crypto market's going to be or they're just guessing based on previous history of either crypto or even worse, previous history of like stock performance and stuff like that. Um, and if they're looking at all these different things, like what is the reality? Like what is the real thing? And honestly, we won't be able to know the real thing until the real thing actually happens because no one can predict exactly where the crypto market is going to be. You can say this is how we're going to adopt crypto, this is how we're going to use crypto, but no one 100% knows. Even the people that are insiders that are part of businesses or part of banks that are looking to add on, say, a cryptocurrency, they don't know how that's going to perform. They don't know what people are going to do. They don't know what investors are going to buy, right? That's the tricky part about a very speculative market. Honestly, even if you have something that's not a speculative market, you never know how people are going to react. You can have positive news that happens for inflation, and then all of a sudden the market absolutely crashes. Why? Right? Who knows? Right? It's what investors are looking to do and what they actually do. So anyways, I know that was a minute wasted, but what I want to talk to you about in this video is HBAR, right? I want to talk to you about that price prediction because I just talked about it in a previous video. I talked about Hedera and everything that it has going for it, and told you about the position that I have in it as well. But let's look at those varying price predictions. Let's look at what I believe, what's out there, what the analysts are saying, what AI is saying, all of that stuff, so you guys can get a sense of kind of where that range actually is. So if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter or follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, don't forget about my link for BTCC if you guys are interested in this platform. It is a great platform that they have a giveaway going on by the end of the month. If you sign up, deposit, and trade by the end of the month, the 31st, you will be entered to win 375 USDT. Now, they also have a lot of other things going for it. If you do use my link, you'll get a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit, all the way up to $10,055 worth of bonuses, depending on thresholds and milestones. They also offer up to 40% lower trading fees if you sign up using my link. So feel free to check it out. Link will be down there in the description. You can change or you can trade HBAR as well. And hopefully you can make a decent amount of money leverage trading or trading outright, whatever you feel like doing. But anyways, HBAR currently stands at a 10.5 cent price. It's down year to date, or in the last 365 days, by about 70% from the 30 cent or 33 cent mark down to the 10 cent mark. My investment point is around 9 cents. So seeing the fluctuation, seeing the movement, I'm able to see it get up to 30 cents, make some money out of it, but I'm not taking that profit because I know what HBAR can be and what HBAR will be. So that's why you see it at 30 cents multiple times, and it doesn't even faze me, right? I actually decide to buy more. But it's sitting at 10 cents, about a 4.5, $4.6 billion market cap with the 50 billion coins in total supply and 42 billion in the circulating supply. It has 159 million dollars worth of volume, which is up 140% over the last 24 hours. The last couple of days, hasn't really been, or yeah, maybe a week or so, hasn't really been the most positive for everything in the market. Bitcoin has been down, XRP has been down, Ethereum's down, HBAR is down, a lot of other things are down, and just haven't really made huge moves or huge strides, in price gains, which is fine because I'm not looking for just it to happen tomorrow. I'm not looking to be able to gain whatever tomorrow. If it does, fantastic, but I'm not holding my breath for that to happen. You know what I mean? But I talked about how HBAR is a great play in one of my last videos, and I really do believe it's a great play. So what about the price prediction of this position? So first, let me start with the price prediction over here for Changely. I feel like Changely tends to be a little bit conservative, and it gives you that price prediction for 2025, 2025, or sorry, 2026, saying that by the end of the year, all-time high, we should see a maximum price, or yeah, maximum price of about 20 cents at that moment, which would be 77% increase there. If we look at 2027, the maximum price of 30 cents there. 2028, 41 cents, 2029, 60 cents, and 2030. It gives you a conservative rate of about 86 cents, which still would be good, right? You would see it at a multiple $1 billion market cap. But for something that does have so much potential, for something that does have a huge community behind it, as well as going to be a big name in altcoins for cryptocurrency, I don't know if looking at just a 651% increase from where we are here today, if that fully makes sense, right? The growth, fantastic. If you saw 650% in the in the stock market in a matter of 4 years, you would be so happy, right? I'm happy with 40% in the stock market over 4 years, right? So seeing 650% is great for traditionalists. However, for cryptocurrency in a speculative market, we expect a lot more in something that is considered lower right now. So, what's really the price prediction if we look at the range? If we go to Google AI, we're going to see that there is a range. So here's the 2030 HBAR price projections. Conservative to moderate says about 35 to 60 cents. And that's kind of where you stood for Changely. Changely is in more of that conservative to moderate so that, people don't go and expect to see multiple dollars. Bullish would be $1 to $6.46 based on significant enterprise adoption and market growth. The highest optimistic, or being as optimistic as possible, is about $11 or $10.94 to $20, assuming widespread tokenization and high demand. Now, having all of these, you can't sit here and go, okay, this is where this is going to be conservatively throughout the entire time. That's why I don't really like using those analysts that are out there. I like getting a breakdown from many different perspectives, because if you have a range of what could be, you can accept something in the middle. You can accept something at all ranges. So if you are, let's say, you do believe that it's going to be conservative, but it also has a feeling of being bullish within that $1 to $6, $7 range. You can have certain selling points and certain amounts that you're holding for a longer period of time. When people tend to tell you, oh, this position is going to get to $1, what is everybody waiting for, right? They're waiting for it to get to $1, meaning that when it gets to $1, they sell off, they get out of it, they don't give it any chance to succeed after that. But if something has a use case, if something has a potential to be widely adopted, then it has a longer life than just, hey, this is going to get to $1, right? Obviously, we want to see it at $1 first, and you have 50 cents, you have 70 cents, you have $1, you have $2, and so on and so forth that you get to and hit those milestones. But it's not to say that that is the highest price that it will be at. That's what we have to deal with. That's what we have to focus in on, because I believe the same thing, right? I don't know exactly how that's going to be adopted. There's many different articles out there. There's ones that talk about $10,000 HBAR, right? Will it be worth that much in 2030? And that's where it ends up being very difficult, because it's like, can it? Yeah, sure, it could. Will it? Maybe not. The probability is low that those things happen. But if you have certain ranges that you can see it at, right? That you can see it get to from analysts, from individuals, from experts, and even machine learning, AI, it doesn't matter, right? If you have it from all of that, you can now develop an exit plan to go so much further from there. So, anyways, I want to know what you guys think about HBAR and where you believe it's going to go. I have a decent amount of it. I plan on buying more and having more, just because I do feel like it has a place in this world. If you can hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links down below. Let me know what you think about HBAR in the comment section below. If you have any, if you swear by it, or if you never want to touch it, I want to know what you think in the comment section. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.